For generations, people have come to this theater to watch other people's dreams on the big screen. But today, we're going to talk about the dreams that God has given us. Soleil, you recently had a dream. Do you want to share that with our audience?
Yeah, of course. I had a dream the other day. It's like a few weeks ago, I think. It was I was up in church and I had to go get something out of the sanctuary. So I ran in there and all of a sudden I looked and I saw a big old white wolf up on the stage. And I was like, "Oh, like that's funky. That's a little weird." So I ran back and I was like, "Oh, hey y'all, like there's a white wolf up on the stage." And so my dad and another member of the staff, they ran in there to look and they're like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "There was a wolf. Didn't you see it?" They're like, "There's no wolf up in there." I was like, "That's weird. I just saw it." And they said, "No, it was a man disguised as a wolf." I was like, "What?" They're like, "It was a man who was just dressed in wolf clothing." And I was like, "That's really weird." So I woke up the next morning and I never really remembered dreams like that, so I couldn't shake it. So I pulled it up and it still didn't make sense.
Yeah, such a good dream. So first of all, I want to say, if you've watched me at all, you've heard me say that there's no junior Holy Spirit. The same Holy Spirit that's in the pastor or that's in the prophet or whoever is in us, is in the youth, is in the young adults, is in the children's church. And what you had was a prophetic dream. You had a dream is what I call a lot of our watchmen would have. Watchmen are people that the Lord gives you sight or gives you vision for things to protect either your family, to protect your church, or to protect your community. And the Lord gave you a glimpse of something that was going to come in to harm the church that was disguised as a man. And so that's a warning dream. She saw a wolf on stage. So there was somebody that was sent probably to infiltrate in some way that the enemy was using. The wolf can be the devourer. It can be someone that comes to wreak havoc. They sneak in disguise and want to take and harm the community. And so this devourer was sent in disguise as a man. And the Bible talks about this too, guys. The Bible talks about how the enemy will be disguised as an angel of light, and then they come in to do harm. And so you saw that, and you were able to tell your dad. In the dream, you told your dad and a person on the staff about it. And so in reality, you did that. You woke up the next day, you've told your dad and you told your family, and that was able to alert the staff and to pray into that situation. And I know this dream actually, I've already talked, I wanted Soleil to share this dream because there's so many of you that may have warning dreams like this, and maybe you don't tell anybody. Soleil did tell somebody. She's like, "Hey, I had this really crazy dream, and I feel like it's going to cause harm." And we processed it as a staff, and we're like, "Hey, I think I know who this dream's about. I think I know what this dream's about." And we were able to safeguard the church from that because of a dream someone in our youth group had, and she was brave enough to say, "Hey, I think y'all need to listen to this dream." So it was a beautiful dream. All of you guys that have had warning dreams, all of you that maybe it's kind of weird, maybe it's like a man, a wolf, what is this? It's a white wolf. Is it, what does that mean? It's a warning. It's a warning from our Father saying, "Hey, Soleil, I trust you. I trust you as an intercessor. I trust you as a voice. I trust you that you have prophetic sight, and I'm going to give this to you. I'm going to trust you, not some big person over here in the church. I'm going to trust this really quiet, sweet girl that's in the youth group because her voice matters and her prayers are important." And not only did God give that to her because she needed to share it and to bring warning to the church, but because she is an intercessor. And so when you have dreams like that, they're not just for entertainment purposes. You pray into them and you pray protection and you say, "Lord, really protect our church, protect our platform, protect whoever is standing there that's pretending to be a man, this white wolf that's pretending, protect us." And you did that. So kudos to you. Good job.
You're welcome.